there's a long history, Deommodore, of the team that, goes deep in the playoffs, specifically the team that loses in the Super Bowl. And history would suggest it's hard. You lose all that rest time in the offseason. You have that near miss hanging over you mentally, physically, emotionally. How would you describe just the offseason for the 49ers on the field and off the field, the vibe surrounding this team as you get ready to come back for camp?
We always been close, even after the Eagles loss in the NFC, it just brings us tighter, and we was able to get, another step further. We didn't come with the job. I mean, we didn't finish away with the win, but I feel like this year, we got to get that taste out of our mouths.
How do you do it? It's easy to say, you want to take that next step. How do they fix it? You're there. You have the game. It's not as if, there is luck involved. There's bad bounces. There's a single play that can define the season. How do you, in your mind, how does this team, again, muster that sort of intestinal fortitude to come back and finish the job this time?
Really just with finishing. I just feel like our all last year, it had something to do with finishing. Finishing in the fourth quarter, finishing big games. I just feel like that's what we got to preach this year, just finishing, because we got the pieces in the locker room, and we got the players that's willing to do it, and we got the coaches that's willing to call the right plays. We just got to finish.
Speaking of guys who are going to get paid sooner than later, your quarterback, Brock Purdy, certainly on that list when we're talking about he doesn't become eligible for another year. He's the best bargain you got for a little bit longer here, but at some point he's going to be getting that crazy number in all likelihood. You're around that guy on a daily basis. I've spent some time around him. He is about as normal of a human, it feels like, as you're going to run into just as a dude. What do you see from him on a day-to-day basis that gives you confidence this is the guy to help you put another Lombardi in the case?
Just his poise and his confidence, the swagger he played with, just seeing him come in and taking reps with the threes and then becoming a starter, his walk started to be different. You could tell that he started to get the locker room and everyone started to believe.
Do you ever get him, Deommodore, in practice? Have you gotten a pick or two off him, through training camp or during the week?
Oh, I got him before.
Tell me about it. What was the play?
Brock, it was on an out route. He threw like a out route in practice. It was like when he was on like scout team though. He was this one he was taking reps with the threes, and he threw an out route. I want to say to Willie Snead, and we was like kind of in the goal line, and it was a pick six though. But after that play, I think I want to say the next week, I think it was his first start with against the Bucks, I believe, and he went like 23 for 26. He was zipping them, and that's when I kind of knew I was like, he legit, because like to just process Shanahan's scheme and then go out there and just be that efficient, it was crazy.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.